Hi gorgeous girls, stop drinking probiotic drinks. They are way too expensive and they are doing you no good. I review a lot of nutritional sheets that the gorgeous girls submit, and the amount of people that are wasting money on probiotic drinks, it's unbelievable. Stop drinking them. Now, as part of my 10-day tummy challenge, I discuss the internal dynamics of your belly. You know, so it might not just be you're not doing enough sit-ups, who is? It could be that the internal digestion is a problem. A healthy tummy needs support from within, and this includes your stomach muscles as well as your digestive system. And Sir Michael Mosley agrees with this argument. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. I'm on a one-woman campaign to make him a sir. Now, Michael Mosley was talking on Radio 4 this week about the results of his recent research. Now, what he did is he put together three groups, three types of people, and investigated the good bacteria in their stomach and how it was helping to break down and help the digestive system, internal digestion. So these groups, as I say, were divided into three. The first group drank probiotic drinks the whole period of the research. The second group consumed a fermented food and a drink called kefir. No, it's not a beer, okay? And then the third group were asked to increase their fibre content, and they were asked to eat copious amounts of Jerusalem artichoke. Have you ever eaten Jerusalem artichoke? Oh, my word! The blow-offs are unbelievable. Anyway, this third group were asked to do that, increase their fibre and eat Jerusalem artichokes. Organic ones, even worse. So on that basis, it was deemed to be a necessary part of the study. Well, everybody knows that if your farts stink, then your intestines are working well. Good philosophy. Now, these groups were monitored. Let's be more serious. These groups were monitored to find out what group had the most change in their internal digestive health. Now, they analysed these groups for over a month, and do you know how they did it? They examined their poo. And they were analysing it to see the increase in good bacteria. Now, Michael explains on Radio 4 that this type of research is very expensive. It is also, in my opinion, very smelly. So the results, another drum roll. Group 1, drinking probiotic drinks had no effect on the health of those participants. There was no increase in the good bacteria. Group 2, the kefir, the ones that were eating the fermented foods and drinks, they were the stars. They were the ones that had the most effect. And group 3, the Jerusalem artichokes, they were the ones that were increasing their fibre. They had limited effect. So you don't have to eat too many of those. They're great for you, they're just a bit smelly. So the bottom line is that research has proved that probiotic drinks do not improve your gut health. So stop buying them. These little bottles, you know what I mean, are little processed dynamites of sugar. They're processed, heavily processed, and they've got added sugar. So they actually counter what they're supposed to be doing, because sugar increases the bad bacteria in your gut, and that's what makes you feel bloated. They have very, very low levels of probiotic in them. I know it sounds a lot when they say they have 10 billion, but actually, in terms of your health, it's tiny. So don't bother. Michael tells us not to. So what's the alternative? Well, the alternative is the natural alternative, fermented foods like kefir and sauerkraut. What is exciting about these natural products is not only do they produce more bacteria, more good bacteria that reduces your bloated feeling than the processed bottles, but because these foods are naturally acidic, they can get through the body and they actually cultivate within your body. I know that sounds grim, but that's what you want. And a second compelling argument for not buying is that the research undertaken by our much beloved University College London proves that when you take these little probiotic drinks, they are actually destroyed in the body. The body just passes them through. The natural defences and acids in your body just negates the effect of these little processed bottles. The probiotic drinks cannot survive in the large intestines. They can't multiply and colonise, and therefore they're washed out, they're peed out. On the other hand, natural fermented foods are far more resistant to your body's natural defences, and they do survive and they do thrive. Why? Why do you need good bacteria? I know that's the question you want to ask. Well, the simple answer and the basic answer is antibiotics. They're in our water system, and the amount that you're taking for your personal well-being means that your antibiotics in your system is very, very high. And their increase in strength and their proliferation in the system is having a big effect on you personally. They strip the natural flora in your body. They strip all the natural defences that you've got. So you're less likely to resist disease and colds and stomach bugs and things like that because you haven't got so many natural defences. So I'm always up for good tips and tools. Here are 5 things that you can do to improve your internal health, and you'll be glad to know not one Jerusalem artichoke is involved. Eat well. Number 1, eat well. The more natural your food, the more natural the body can cope with it. It increases the energy that you use to digest it, and it helps the process, helps to heal your gut. Exercise and moving. Well, you knew I'd say that. As a fitness instructor, I'm always going to say that. Keep exercising, keep moving, and keep your digestive system regular. Relaxing. That's number 3. Relaxing and adding some simple meditation into your daily routine. Chill out, chillax. You won't digest your lunch, your dinner, or your breakfast if you don't sit down for 10 minutes, okay? You just go on to the next thing. You're not going to digest it properly. Big mouthfuls means that you're going to take in air as well, lots of belches, lots of farts. So, small mouthfuls, very ladylike, and sit down. That's tip number 3. That's tip number 4, sit down. Number 3 was relaxing. Avoid drinking water actually with your meal. Before, fantastic. After, great, but not during, because it waters down the digestive juices. So not before, not during your meal. Half an hour before or after. So post in your sauerkraut recipes. I want to know. I want to see what you're using as your fermented food, which is going to help naturally your digestive system. And if you want to join me, read below, have a click, follow through to the blog, and post a comment. Thank you, my lovelies. Bye.